Hello, hello. We should be live, I think. Connection says that it is trying to be successful. Let's. Oh, I see me on YouTube. Alright. Hello! How's everyone doing tonight? Or morning, or afternoon, wherever you may be. This was not, clearly something that we were planning to do today, or this week, or at all, for at least a while. As of right now, the connection is saying that it's going to be a rough one. Alright, let's try this again. Oh man, yeah. The last couple days have just not been my day. So let me see. We back again. All right, so the connection's for this is gonna be terrible. I'm just gonna let everyone know now, as you can already tell. I'm gonna let people know that we are live, but pending on connection and everything, it's not gonna probably be a stable stream. It's just not. All right. I'll tweet out. Tweet out that we're live. So yeah, long story short, been a very long couple of days for the last 2-3 days now. Been unfortunately suddenly changing our plans. Let me tweet this out first. Alright. But yeah, so obviously this is not what we were planning to do this week at all. I was hoping to do our anime stuff earlier in the last couple of days, and then I wanted to also then get into Fate again today. Try to get a little bit more into that. Things have changed, IRL personal stuff. It's been long, it's been a tedious thing, but I wanted to at least try and get streaming on today. Couldn't get the schedule up as I wanted to, so we're going by the the seat of our pants on this week today. We're gonna do this today, or at least tonight at least for a couple hours. I wanted to go live a little bit earlier, but as you've been seeing, we've been also having tech issues because, of course, if we're just gonna have it all, let's just get the cherry on top. Technology issues as well, but yeah. So we're gonna try and do this for a little bit. Then tomorrow is gonna hopefully be fine for JoJo's and the Grace Estate. Friday, pending, we might do anime night then. We'll see about Saturday, and then once more, we don't know, Sunday, gonna be preoccupied with a top 30 stream for One Piece for the King of Lightning channel. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. Honestly, I need it after the last couple of days, but yeah, again, this was not something I wanted to go through this week, especially for you guys, but we have to adjust, unfortunately, and just keep going as best as we can. But despite how it's been for me for this week, I'm here. I'm ready to boogie. I'm ready just to have a good time, hopefully, and then, see where this goes. See where it goes. All right. Again, hopefully we should be fine now for connection. I don't want to jinx myself, but I already know, like, pending certain things, it's probably going to be bad. So, letting everyone know now. We'll see how it goes for the night. Anyway, let's do this. So, trying to load this game has been very, very hard on me. So, I did have to skip some dialogue stuff early on. So, I already missed some cutscenes. I'm already context out. But Fate, I already know a little bit of it. If you were curious, I have done I would say playthrough, but it's really more like a read-through of the Fate route on stream. It was fun. It was interesting. I know a bit about the Fate lore, but not enough to call myself an expert on. I'm here because I wanted to play this because it looked fun. It was different. It was new. And yeah, just needed something to change the pace for the last couple of days. But for this, I also wanted to just play this in the future. That should be good. that should be good. Camera should be good. Game settings. Edo map. Edo map. Edo map shows all the towns of Edo. Town map shows current town destinations. Oh, huh, that's neat. Vibration on, off. That's fine. And this should be good. Subtitles definitely will be on. Display HP, yeah. Select on whether the HP bars. Practical will display HP bars. Blood, Map rotation off. Points are fixed. Average. Sound. Okay. Yep, I'm good with these settings. Control settings. Alright, so attack. Should be that. Okay. We should be okay. Alright, anyway, the whole point of this was that I've already skipped a couple cutscenes just because I wanted to get this game to load, and it wasn't loading any other way, so... Is what it is. I'm going to be lost on a couple context already, but... Whatever. Oh, wait, maybe I can actually restart. That's fine. So there was a difficulty setting here. I have no idea what the actual difference between, you know... Fighter, novice, and apprentice. Apparently, expert might actually genuinely be hard, but for the sake of it, I think I'm just gonna do novice. Difficulty can be, or hold on, difficulty can also be changed during the game for players who want to focus on. Okay, so I can change this later on. That's nice. I appreciate that. Players who want to focus on the story. Players who want to focus on the story without worrying about combat. Players who want to enjoy both the story and combat. Let's do novice. If it's too light, I'll bump it up. If it's somehow still too hard, I hope not, but I'll go down. Yep. It's going to be one of those nights. It's going to be one of those nights. All right, let's try this again. I mean, we got dispatch to work. We had issues in the beginning with dispatch, but... I don't know. Oh, no, it's not even in the right... It's not even in the right language. Ah, shit. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I have to get this game to load in the right language. That requires going through the Steam option. Oh, man. And oh, man. Yet, today, yesterday, are just not my days. I have more of those days than I would like to, but... guess that is my thing to bear. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe change up the graphics setting. Let's see, that could be an issue. Display setting. Alright. Where was that one thing where it was like... Yeah, let's do performance. Let's do performance. Let's see if that might change anything else. Probably won't. It will probably crash again. So, that is what it is. Yeah. But, who knows? Maybe it might work this time. If not, maybe I might just have to record myself through OBS and just post on the channel, which, that's alright. Anywho. Yep, we're gonna change. Alright. Let's try it now. Let's see if we can actually get this thing to load.
Mukashi, この菩薩峠には八五郎一味という山賊がおってな。頭の八五郎は七尺を超える大男で槍の達人。 そりゃ手に負えない圧巻だった。
Again, I have no context on the actual like timeline of this, how this connects to everything. It may just be a standalone universe storyline. Not really sure. Honestly, don't really care too much. Realistically, I'm just here because I like Fate for the most part. And again, it just needed a change of pace, but who knows again. I think we're live still? Yeah, okay, we are.
小さな港町を襲撃した。殺すだけ殺し、奪うだけ奪った。かろうじて生き残った者は、ヤゴロウに戯れで生かされた子供。
Alright, so we're learning about this person. Is it gonna matter? I'm gonna assume it's like a warlord type situation, and that kid maybe will be our main protagonist.
ヤゴロウは子供好きでな。ひとしきり可愛がった後、切り捨てて次の子を見繕っていたんだと。
He liked children and tossed them aside. I don't like where this story's already going.
子供も死産決我の中で
His fate. Title card.
運命を悟ったろうよ。夜明け前には自分も同じようにムクロになるのだろうとな。おしまい。
おい、じいさん。話はそれで終わりか?
Alright, so I had to skip through this the first time, because again, as you've been seeing, technology issues just would not load. But now, fingers crossed, knock on wood, it looks like now that I switched to performance, I have things minimized, I don't have a lot of stuff open, I should be okay to stream the game. Hallelujah. Alright, so we have a traveling man. Hey, Gramps. Is that really the end of the story?
ヤゴロウ一味とその子供はどうなったんで?
どうも何もこの話はそれだけなんだよ。ヤゴロウ一味はこの夜を最後にみんないなくなっちまった。
Interesting.
何日か経ってな、藩の殿様が手勢を連れて港町に来てみれば、あるのは町人たちとヤゴロウ一味の死体だけ。港にあった荷物もそのままさ。
なんだいそりゃ。一味は仲違いで殺し合って自滅したってのか?
No, that'd be too easy in this storyline.
ヤゴロウも槍を手にしたまま死んでいたって話だ。
Oh, we fought to the end?
他に面白いことと言ったら、まあ、あれかね。後に港町のありさまを見聞した役人は、こんなことを殿様に知らせたらしい。ことはすべて一人の名手の技によるもの。町の入り口から出口まで。
So far, the voice acting's nice. The setting background looks intriguing. I'm excited to play combat in Fate. Know that it's been a second, so I'm probably gonna suck ass, but again, I wanted to play earlier, but stuff came up, and then now we've been having technology issues, so I don't know how long we're gonna go, but try it out. Tomorrow, again, it's just gonna be read-throughs with JoJo's and the Great Estate, so we should be fine. And then, again, Friday and Saturday, we'll see for streams. Musashi. I know that one.
ヤゴロウ一味は死んだんだよな。ならガキはどうなったんだ? 一人だけ生きてたんだろ?
Someone to tell the tale. supposedly.
それがなかったんだよ。死んではいないが、生きてもいない。ヤゴロウたちと一緒に、その子供も、この世からいなくなっちまったのさ。
Alright, cryptic. Interesting. Ahsoka Edo 1651. This is before the Meiji period, or the Meiji restoration. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Setting is very indicative of the State Night kind of atmosphere, the moon, the blue setting. Alright. Minamoto Irie. Oh. So he's from the Minamoto clan. Alright, that's jump. X followed by Y. Interesting. Alright, so let's do... Yeah, let me try doing a, let me see, I'm sure there's a lock on. Oh, damn, I was getting my groove. Change of stance. Oh, you can press the pad button while holding LB while changing the stance. Each stance has a dramatically different fighting style, so changing the stance based on the type of foe you face. Oh, I'm getting Yakuza flashbacks. Okay. There is the Earth stance, which is a defensive type. Sword style, single sword from the custom fortitude to negate a fixed amount of damage, able to withstand powerful attacks. This stance is excellent for fighting strong enemies. When fortified is depleted, it will fully recover after a short bit of time. The water stance is a dual sword style form that features quick, agile attacks, finishing moves that will be blowing enemies back. Interesting. Alright, hold on. Fucking Demon Slayer over here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Deadly attacks. During battle, enemies may become shrouded in red glows. This is a sign that they are readying a deadly attack. Quickly land a heavy attack to interrupt them. Interrupting a deadly attack will temporarily stun an enemy. Stunning enemies take extra damage, so don't miss the opportunity. Sure. Interesting. Alright. When the Valor gauge is sufficiently filled, press B to unleash a powerful Valor strike. The Valor gauge is filled by dealing enough damage. Sure, got it. Here we go. Alright, that's pretty neat. The goddamn, I assume he's a master. The master's actually going to do some pretty good combat in this one. Servant. Servanto. Ha ha ha. Uh-huh. I don't think I've seen this one. So this might be a game exclusive one. Maybe. Again, not 100% expert here. Okay. I'm gonna say... I was gonna change stance. Yuri attacks may be repelled by some strong enemies. However, when the enemy is exposed during their attack recovery, indicated by a blue to white flash of light, attacks will strike true. Then miss opportunity. Got it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. Holy, okay. Alright, oh, okay. I'm trying to dodge. Ow. Alright, ooh. Oh god, please. Sort of like a... Damn, okay. Come on! The follow-up is... I feel like I was doing better. Alright, so that's... Oh my god. Well, that didn't go well. Game over. Okay, so... Alright. I'm trying to... Oh god, I feel like my dodge is... Come on, come on, come on. Like, I'm pretty sure this is my dodge. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Or not. Ow. Okay. Alright, so that one just felt like I just had to survive, I guess. So I'm not really sure if I was using the right controls there. It said something about dodging, but I never got the hint of that. But then again, this is a servant, so... I'm assuming this is a servant, so it will also make sense that we just can't do any damage, really, to this. He's got the Totsuka? The jewels? Oh, is he a fam? Wait. Alright. Again, I don't know for continuity. I don't know how this makes sense, if it does make sense at all to the timeline or whatever. It probably doesn't. It's probably like its own little in-case story, but that's interesting. He has the family jewels. Ah, my liege, master. Well, I feel like the code of this era is probably going to be hypocritical, seeing how there's going to be probably a lot of fuck shit going on. Because it's fate. Mm-hmm. Very saber face. Oh my goodness. Are they a part of the Shinsengumi? They have the robe, and I think this would be the time period for it. You can try. Ah, so now he becomes a fully activated master. Back to the red. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I thought my game was gonna fucking stall out again. Oh! Well, hopefully I'm allowed to play this. And YouTube won't... Well, I mean, the stream's already fucked as it is, but hopefully YouTube won't take this down even more. So let's see, that's one master. Another one. Is that John? Wait, Gene? I know very little about this game. I know Gilgamesh is in here, which is... Ugh. Can't believe again. I think you're our servant. Alright, we're gonna get some Musashi I saw from the cover. That was obvious. We're gonna get some interesting ones there. I didn't know Gene's in this, though. Joan de Arc. Our rival, maybe? It's Fate, so I'm expecting a lot of interesting and fucked up shit at the same time. Again, animation for this little opening segment, beautiful. We will also be watching the Strange Fake anime. If anyone was wondering. Yeah, she's just here. What the fuck? The Ultimate. Alright, I recognize some of them. How many recognizable ones are going to be in this? I figured we were going to get like a whole new thing. What the fuck? Alright. Very interesting. Very interesting lineup here. I assume we're in a Holy Grail war because the servants are here. Alright, I will watch the opening later. That is neato. I was also told there are multiple endings, and it will become very clear on how I get the endings at a certain decision point. Although, to get the quote, most people consider, I guess, the true ending, I have to, like, get the other two endings first, and then play again, so, yeah. Okay. Getting Tanjiro flashbacks here.
Kayaka.
Lighting there. There we go. Alright, that should be better. Mm-hmm. He's got to practice his warrior code over here. Because he's using two swords, I assume they are from the house of Miyamoto Musashi. But then again, that could just be the style for the era, I assume. The style, like, you know, is obviously very Fate when it comes to the little character icons, but it has that traditional painting feel to it that works very well. Protect the little sister at all costs. Although, is she actually our little sister, or is it like a found family kind of thing going on here? So I'm guessing because of the names, probably not actual blood. Which I'm sure some people are like, why do so many of the Fate MCs like to starve themselves through their dedication? What is with that? Just eat, man. Let me guess, rice? Rice balls? Yep, rice balls. How did I know? Mhm.
これ食べて稼いできなさい。
まあいつも悪いな。できた妹がいて兄は鼻高々だ。
本当？
So he calls her little sister, but they go by different names.
ごまかされないんだからね。ちゃんと稼いでちゃんと食べてね。
わかったわかった。
What's his
助
work?
の臣に口利きを頼んでみる。さあ、お前は小笠原の家に帰れ。俺もすぐに出る。
はーい。兄ちゃん、気をつけて頑張ってね。
あ、お前も小笠原様に迷惑をかけるなよ。
Probably too late. Okay. Every day is a good day. You know what? I guess it could always be worse. Thank you, game, for telling me that. Logbook. In the logbook, you can view various biographies and terminologies concerning the story. Entries will be added and updated as you progress through. Oh, just like in the actual Fate game, where it's like, oh, this is the hero, oh, this is the servant, this is their weapon, blah, 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 blah. Got it. Press the up when there is an update notification displayed on the screen to jump directly to an updated entry. You can always use the long... Okay. Miyamoto Airi, the gentle swordsman, as the adopted son and disciple of Miyamoto Musashi, the originator of the Niten Ichi Ryu Iori, had trained with the sword from infancy, of course. As a baby, just casually picks up a sword. You can't? Can't be me. Iori had trained, but the world had moved on from its war-torn era to a time of peace, a time without the need of swords. Moreover, his teacher has passed away before imparting the school's deepest mystery. So Musashi was already around at this point, but they recently passed. Okay, so it's not like close to the Meiji restoration as I was thinking. But Shinsengumi are around? I actually don't know the full history. I only know them like from Rurouni Kenshin and stuff. Unable to name himself a true successor of the Niten Ichiryu, Iori decided to not seek out employment under a lord. He instead eventually made his way to Edo, where he spent his days in assiduous studies of swordsmanship. I assume it means like, you know, just whatever. Toggle explanation. Miyamoto Iari servant? Question mark. I would assume no, but maybe he is. Gender male. Other. Well, no, he's under the master category, so no, he can't be a servant. Miyamoto Iari's younger foster sister, a dutiful sister. After Miyamoto Musashi's death, she was adopted by the Ugasara family. Worried about her brother, she often stays at his house in Asoka to look after him. What the fuck? Okay, is this just an alternate timeline version of the Stay Night? Sakura and Shiro? Edo, the shogun's territory rivaling Kyoto and Osaka inside. The metropolis is known for having numerous neighbors nestled within it. Though Edo was once a large patch of wild wetlands with a few inhabitants, the area had begun undergoing gradual development after Oda Doken construction of the Edo castle there. After emerging victorious from decisive bouts of the Sekigahara and Tokugawa, Ieyasu chose to establish the shogunate in Edo, turning it into the center of Japan. This was actually, I think, mentioned in Shogun. Yes. Asoka, the town of the surrounding Senso-ji worships from Edo and elsewhere who visit the temple, describing the town as being very lively, although many have traveled here and there from outlying residential neighborhoods. It pales in comparison to the hustle and bustle of a true city. Miyamoto Yari lives in a particularly secluded corner of these neighborhoods. Senso Jinso, a historic temple located at Asoko after the shogunate was established, the temple gained great patronage and protection as the government's officials' place of worship. The main temple hall and the pagoda beside it burned down many times, but have been swiftly ordered to be rebuilt each time by previous shogun Tokugawa Itsumi. Let's go with that. But that's apparently a very common thing for pagodas. They apparently get struck by lightning a lot more often than apparently people thought. The heart of Edo, the center of Japanese governments and residents of Tokugawa family, it stands as majestically in the heart of Edo, asserting the authority of both the daimyo and the shogun's family. Once nothing more than a small castle built by Ota Doken and underwent additional construction and outfitting over the right. Fourth year of the KN, 1651. It has been 48 years since the establishment of the Edo shogunate and 36 years since the last military campaign, the siege of Osaka. According to the Western calendar, the current year is 1651. The peace and tranquility brought by Tokugawa rule has made the turmoil. But yeah, this is definitely post Shogun. They talked about this stuff. Yep. Let's see, Oshigawa family, the hereditary daimyo who presides over the Ashika domain in the Harma province, long renowned for establishing the famous Oshigari Ryu school of etiquette for samurai families, of course. This represented clan also holds the governance over Shano because Miyamoto Musashi had been a close friend to the family. They sought to take after. Right. Yeah. I think that's actually in the other storyline. Map. Hooray. Oh. Display a path. Oh. Interesting. I can dash. Okay. Okay. I can't fight. Alright. I'm gonna explore for a second, because I can. Damn it! Or not. The game said no. No exploring. Damn you, game. I wanted to have a moment. Roosters. No, I can't collect the roosters? Damn it. Okay, so this is where the battle is gonna, I think, be later on. Let's converse.
よういおりさん来るのを待ってたよちょうどあんたの腕を借りたいとこだったんだ一つ頼めるかい
What, is he gonna be like the equivalent of our best friend in Fate, and we're gonna like help him fix things? I swear. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I don't want to mispronounce your name, because I don't think I could even pronounce it, but hello, welcome. Alright, what have you got for this?
それなんだよな
盗みを企てる無頼の浪人どもを懲らしめるか
Disciple some degenerate Ronin that are playing.
よう頼むぜ 近頃この手の浪人どもが多くてな。おかげでこちとらてんてこまんよ。
狼藉に走る浪人はまだ増えるぞ。改易や取り潰しに遭う大名家が多い。おのずと浪人も増えようものだ。
まあな。いや、あんたは偉いよ、いおりさん。かの新面武蔵のお弟子様にもかかわらず、
True.
はした金で俺の
He's
務
like
めを手伝ってくれて
not an official Ronin. He's just a wandering samurai. He's a vagabond. He's a vagabond.
世が世ならあんた、立身出世も夢じゃなかったろうにな。
望んだあり方だ。これでいい。
It is giving Kenshin vibes, which is funny because it's not in the exact time period where that took place, but a man of the sword who's very skilled with it lives in an era that's trying to go into the peace.
だが、はした金というならお前、もっと積んでいいんだぞ。
腕に似合わんよな。すまん。奉行所もこれでなかなか厳しくてな。
いや、冗談だ。
そう言ってくれるとありがたいね。そんじゃま、よろしく頼むぜ。
Okay. So this is going to be, I assume, our main central hub. Find the unruly Ronin. Alright, what about you?
おお、よりくん、これから仕事かい？頑張れよ。
Anyone else to talk to? Doesn't look like it. Oh, and there's a person there. What are we looking at over here? Oh. It's a very nice, bustling area.
浪人がそこかしこうろついてておっかないったらありゃしない。やだね、あんたのことじゃないったら。くわばらくわばら。
Sure. Alright. Well, let's go find some Ronin to fight. Although also, the map I guess tells me where I can also go find dialogue too. Oh, big man.
先を思えば金はいくらあってもいいからな。
石川何がしの真似事か。やめておけ。首が飛ぶぞ。
なんだ貴様。面倒だ。消せ。
Okay, guys. Let's try with the Earth stance. After fighting for a time in a particular stance, your body will begin to shine with an afterglow. Changing stances while this is occurring bestows special effects based on the stance that you are changing from. Okay. Switching to a different stance after gaining the afterglow in Earth stance will temporarily stop enemies' attacks from staggering you and reduce damage. Really? Okay. A marked one. Is that what they call masters?
技
Alright, let me work on my dodging. Stop.
お前や手段を選んではおれん。総出でかかれ。死の型決める。
Switching from a different stance after afterglow. The water stain will temporarily increase your attack speed. Oh, what? There's a dueling mode in here? Oh god. During battle, you may end up locking swords with an opponent. Rapidly press the displayed button and drive them back. Wow, they got a Budokai feature in here. Okay, Fate. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, so that also improves the difficulty thing too. Alright, alright. It's not bad. Once I get a little bit more of the control hang, maybe I might increase the difficulty just a smidgen. And they have like an engage button like that.
分かったぞ。いささか肝を冷やした。
そうかい。
そうだ。では銭をいただこ
お、おいあんた、その手はどうしたよ。左手のこうだ。ずいぶんなざじゃねえか。
う。あざ。
Marked one, they said, but to them it's a bruise.
あざ。確か宣告の浪人が何か言っていたな。
こりゃまた派手に赤くなってんな。あんたが食らうとは珍しいこともあるもんだ。
少しはもらったが、左手の甲受けた覚えはない。
His eyes are kind of lifeless, but that kind of fits for a Fate MC, isn't it? Outside of FGO, where we had so much life in our eyes, then we just continue to lose it.
なあ、そうかい。そんじゃ、これが今日の分だ。
Nice.
明日も来いよ。
明日は確か吉原だったか。揉め事には欠かない町だ。
だからあんたみてえな腕利きがいるんだよ。頼んだぜ。
さて、
I like the color, man.
帰るか。
The color of their outfits, their kimonos. It's not technically a kimono per se, but you know what I mean. It's nice. It's vibrant. Shinobi. Every day is a good day. Complete. Shukensen, a friendly constable, peacekeeper employed. Okay.
お疲れ様。夕げの握り飯も用意しておきましたか。
Yo, your foster sister is
世話を焼きすぎだぞ。
dutiful.
しかし
for
ありがたい。
Yeah, but she
この
gets to.
あざ。痛みはないが、色味が濃くなっているな。なんだ。
It's
紅
glowing.
玉。
It's getting ready.
ああ寝ているか。明日にしよう。せくようなことでもなし。たかが左手のあざ一つ。食ったら寝るか。
Sure. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
今宵は
I love sleeping when
眩しいな。
there's like bright moonlight out. It's so fucking good. Good senses. Damn, wait, do we have to summon the servant to take care of this guy? Really? But again, it's classic. This was a little unnecessary. You could have just sent in the assassins. You didn't have to like nuke my house.
なるほど。ならばここは36系。逃げるにしかず。
And that's how we got to that.
まだ死ぬわけには。
And back to present time.
俺はまだ死ぬわけには。
So is she this person? I assume she, but this person are they like our Rin, or are they like
やはり
something different? Yo, because if that's her archer, yo, bring it. Let's see what you got. Alright, so cover servant. Let's see what you're all about. I kind of got a little bit of information on them,
察するに
but at the same time, it's been a minute since I got explained for that, so it's in one ear, out the other.
君が私の呼び名
Ah, well, well, well. Some things never change, no matter what universe. I kind of like that, though. It's like, it's neat. Lunar Chronicles, okay.
待て。貴殿は
ふむ
You do the
私は
Humu
セイバー
too?
のようだな
セイバ
Think fast, kid. We're gonna have to
い
get
と
through
まがない
this.
まずは離れる呼び人よ君の名は何だ
ーいおり。宮本いおりだ。
ではいおり遅れるなよ
I thought I was doing
待て。
combat too.
セイバーと言ったが司祭を。
気安いな呼び捨てられる覚えはないぞ
名乗ったのはそちらだ。いや、話をするいとまはないか。
行くぞ
Huh? Okay, here we go.
弱い
終わりだ。
剣以外の脳はないのか
なくはないな。終わりだ。水の型が見えた。
行くぞより
Okay. Holding LB and then pressing Y, A, X, B to consume a gem and cast a spell. Spells cannot be cast if you do not have any gems. Really? Okay. So Y, A, X, B. Okay. Y.
味わ
Oh, okay. That's what they meant. I thought it was like a combination. I got real confused.
間違い妖術の類か威力はないが手が早い剣のみよりいくらかマシだ
There we go. Demon Slayer style. During battle, strong enemies may assume a defensive posture. Enemies in the state will defend against normal attacks, use heavy damage attacks, such as spells and valor strikes to break through their guard. Enemies may retaliate with a deadly attack if you continue a barrage with them with normal attacks without first breaking their guard. To avoid such a counterattack, make sure to break through their... Okay. There we go. Okay. They don't have a handle?
だったか。また電話落とした。
ライダー短期と 逃げるのはやめだ。ここで仕留める。
僕の手水の型
Oh God, please. Holy God. Yep. Thank you. When Yuri is in trouble, there's a set chance for a certain. Oh, okay, so basically, if I'm sucking, okay. Got it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably raise that difficulty. Can I command my servant to fight? Like, you know, like, actually be, like, them? Oh, that's probably it. That's interesting, though. That servant doesn't have an actual handle to their thing. Alright, wait. She's pulling in like this? Alter is pulling in... Jolter is pulling in like that? Really? She's that nasty here? I mean, I'm all for it, man. I do like Jolter, but... Here we go. Oh. Oh, wait. What? A squad pulling up? Oh, that's probably her master, I imagine. She's like she feels a lot more calm than she is in FGO. I wonder if there's an actual reason for this. Oh! Jesus. Controller dropped. A spear, a lancer, encountering 2 constants and 1. She's summoned as a lancer in this one. Joan d'Arc, Alter, Lancer. Well, no wonder she feels a little bit different. Okay. Lancer, the Temburus Spear Wielder. Okay. Saber, the hero of the Boundless Azure. We're gonna get anything on the other one? A affinity technique. When the affinity gauge is sufficiently filled, while controlling Saber, hold RB and then press. Okay. Certain actions performed by a servant will cause the affinity gauge to be depleted. Okay. Wait. Hello? Oh. Okay, I was like, wait, why is nothing working? Oh, I'm riding a fucking surf wave? That's actually fun as fuck. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably definitely going to turn up the difficulty a little bit. Not probably max, but, you know. Yeah, she's so much more calm in this one. Although, she's a Lancer in this. But I wonder if she's actually an Alter or not. Oh, there they go, having their battle. Are the masters gonna get into a fight? And where'd the big one go? I'm ready for a quick time. I won't be fooled this time. So every time I think there's not gonna be a quick time event, then the game's like, aha, we do actually have one.
Oi!
矛を収める気はないか。ならば。
Alright, so they're very, very Saber and Excalibur over here with like the wind and shit. Also her fighting against a Lancer. The Charm, I think. Oh my god, we're going strong parallels here. You used a command spell? Excalibur, or yeah, Excalibur like duplicate over here. But it's like a water beam maybe. Oh, okay. You used a fucking command spell over that? There's like a monsoon beam over here.
今のは何か
引きましょうマスター。英月の儀、人目をはばかるべきかと。
The waxing moon ritual. This guy is intense. He's a fucking Frankenstein.
我らも下がる。ライダー。
Yui, yeah, Yui Shosetsu? Again, mispronunciation. I apologize. Yeah, they don't have a scabbard. What the fuck? Okay.
宮本伊織。マスターの一人として今は不足と見た。
You guys gave up so quickly.
次に会う時は必ずやお命いただく。
It doesn't really change how I didn't get into this in the first place, but whatever.
逃げるか。おのれ。
Relax, my man. Okay, alright.
なぜ追わぬより。私ならあの程度の連中。
町を砕き尽くすつもりか。いいか、二度とその刃を、それを水の鞘から抜くな。
そんな。
そんな見ればわかるだろう。大筒どころの話ではないぞ、これは。
わからない。あれは私の武器の中で最も強力なもの。
It is, but it's
あら
dangerous.
ゆる敵を撃ち滅ぼす。当世の知識は多くないが、いわばそう、殿下の宝刀というやつだ。
殿下の宝刀
Thank you for
で
that
あれ
little
ばなおさ
explanation
ら
there.
抜くべきじゃない。
そうなのか。それではただの同剣と変わらんとなると、
ただの剣で屋敷が粉みじんになるか。とにかく抜くな。いいな。
そういうものか。それならば、英月の儀を生き残ることはできんな。
The waxing moon ritual. Is that what they're calling the Holy Grail war here? Lunar Chronicles light. Okay, I wanted to read that. It was light that burns
英
something.
月の儀
そうだ。いおり、君はすでに選ばれた。その左手、甲に浮かぶ印が何よりの証。君は英月の儀に携わる呼び人、マスターの一人となった。
英月の儀。宣告異国の女も言っていた。それは何だ？
Instantly knew she was foreign too. Crazy.
ひどく大掛かりな種だ。7人のマスターが最後の一人まで殺し合う。
Oh my god, so it
生存競争。
is their version of the Holy Grail War, but again, makes sense.
君を襲ったユイや顔を隠した男もマスターとなったうつしおの者たちだろう。
うつしよ？
そう、マスターはうつしおの者。我ら常世の者を刃として扱うのだ。我らは英霊、サーバントとも言う。かつて死してかりそめの命でうつしおに戻りし者。
I do like you are distinguishing between heroic spirits and servants, as we have found out in the Fate playthrough. Again, go check it out on the channel.
私と君は仲間同士なのだ。遺憾なことに。
呼び人、マスター、サーバント。
Yes.
かつて死してかりそめの命。
Cogs are
死
moving.
人がよみがえるものか。何を言ってるんだ。
Well, I'm telling you there
死
is.
した者にできることはせいぜい恨みをうめく程度だろう。立って歩き街を砕く亡霊なんて聞いたこともない。
亡霊扱いとは肝が据わっているな。英霊とはことの葉の通り英雄英傑の魂だ。少なくとも私はそのように捉えている。
宣告の黒い武者は？
あれも英霊だ。陰気な女もそうだ。間違いない。
That gloomy woman. Okay, so they are recognizing that it is a different personality here.
として崇め奉られたか。どうあれ英霊、人を超えた者たちだ。
ではその力はまじないの類ではなく、
この身に備わるものだ。頭から足のつま先まで力はみなぎっている。ここまで言えば分かったろ。
ん？
君は弱き者なのだ。英霊に比べれば。
Sure.
いや、わからん。わからんなりに飲み込んだ上で生き残った最後の一組とやらは
願いが叶う。
何？
Alright, let's see how this wish turns out. It's probably gonna be just as F.
義によって祀られる英月の力によって。
Oh, did he not use a command spell? I guess he was just impeding his will without recognizing it.
残った最後の一組がその力を得る。
Any wish, huh? Well,
と
caveat.
いう話。
願いか。
うん、願いだ。その様子では興味を抱いたか？
Let me guess. Peace.
貴殿にも
Save people.
願いがあるのかな？ないのか。
If they say change their nation's history, I'm gonna fucking lose
いや
it.
あるとも。サーバントとして召喚に応じた以上、きっと。ただ、物忘れをしてしまったようで。
You've forgotten your purpose? Really? Can you what? Can you do that?
物忘れだ。
Okay.
嘘をついているようには見えんが。では、忘れる程度の願いだったと。
君はあれだな。真面目な顔をして辛辣だな。
正直なだけだ。
減らぬ口だ。
いや、いい。立ち話はここまでだ。よりねぐらまで案内しろ。
まあ、いやちょっと待て。俺たちは今後寝食を共にするのか？
うん、そうだ。
そうか、そうなるのか。
何を難しい顔してる。行くぞ。
Oh, goodness. Man.
これが当世の家というものか。
Well, it looked better before it got destroyed.
このあれ用は常のもの。
How ancient are you? Like, what's... Because I'm pretty sure they are a Japanese servant, from what I've been loosely told. How old are we talking here?
いや、黒い武者に襲われたゆえだ。普段はもう少しマシだ。本当についてきたな。ああ。
Do you not actually... Hold on. If you're here, shouldn't you have knowledge on how they look? Hmm.
義について他に分かることはあるか？
ないぞ。ない。
Okay, so confident with your lack of information there.
ない？
ない。私もこれ以上は知らないんだ。
I feel that's Cap.
もう少しこう何かあるだろう。何か。
Surely you're more useful than just bronze.
試合でさえもう少しあるだろう。
私が言えたことではないが同感だ。知り得ることは少ない。その上でといより君は英月の義を何とする？他のマスターやサーバントを退け英月を欲するか？
うん。英霊、英雄英傑のよみがえり、凄まじき力、あれらが相争うのが英月の義ならば、江戸の民草の多くが死ぬだろう。かやも死ぬ。悪しきことを許されぬことだ。それはわかる。800野鳥を火の海にはできない。それは人の道に反する行いだ。
He does have a path of peace mentality.
思うところはあるが、嘘のない良い返答だった。より力不足も甚だしいが、私のマスターとして認めよう。
ではまず名を教えてほしい。英霊、かつての英雄英傑。貴殿はどんな人物だったんだ？
どんなってわからないのか？じゃあいい。私は名乗るほどのものではないということだ。
Is there something obvious about
貴
you?
殿を呼ぶときに支障が出るだろ
おいでもお前でも好きに呼ぶといい。そもそもイオリは弱い。弱いマスターに名を明かしても私に利はないぞ。
Uh-huh. Okay, you're gonna regret that.
例えばイオリが敵方に囚われてそのまま我が名を明かすやもしれん。あるいは生き人形にされるやもしれん。故にイオリに我が名は教えられない。
そんなに名が大切か？
うん。
そうか。ところで、俺が敵に捕まるのは定めか？
敵が弱いなら捕まえるもの。マスターならなおさらだ。
捕まった俺を助けようとは？
イオリがいようといまいと戦力的に変わりはない。マスターが死んだのならそれはそれで戦いやすくはなる。
確かにな。
Okay.
貴殿に比
Very
べれば
open to just being
吹
like,
け
yeah,
ば
I'll
飛
do
ぶ
things on
紙
my
のご
own.
とくではある。
紙
Doesn't know about paper.
紙ではないな。響きが少し違う。吹けば飛ぶものな
They
のか。
mentioned bronze swords, so are they like that far back in history?
おや、それも知らない。ものを知らないのは過去を生きた人物であるからか。しかし、今を知らないというのは都合がよくなかろうに、そのあたりすり合わせがあってしかるべきだな。
Mm-hmm.
なんだ急に黙って。眠いのか？
Well, I mean, it's an important thing to discuss, that's for sure.
うん。
おーい。より。
Let him think. Let him prosper.
さようなこともあろう。英月の儀、何分手探りの試みゆえな。
Is he gonna be... Yeah, so if she's like our Rin, kind of, is he like our Kira Kotomine over here? Because he, instead of a church, instead of a father, a pastor, a preacher, you have a monk slash Shinto sage worshiper over here.
ランサーの妨害さえなければ神明の類推も叶ったのでしょうが、ともあれこれでようやく7人の呼び人が揃ったと言えましょう。土帝殿。
My lord Suchi Mikado.
報告、大義であった。して小説。
Spiderwebs everywhere. I would not trust that kind of room.
なぜキャツをみすみす取り逃がすような真似をした。
それは
Let them go, man. Let them go.
こたびの件、お前の友も腹に据えかねていると見えるが。
恐れながら慈悲深き我が主よ、無知な者を無知なまま殺すことも慈悲かと。
言っ
Benevolent
たは
master.
ずだ、ライダー。マスターの自
They're
覚
a
なき者を
writer?
切るは
Really?
我が心情にもとる。
The code. The code that they will be shackled to for their character. This samurai is a writer. I could not tell that at all from their design.
聖水入を済まず、石上五国を小ぜず。せいぜいその生真面目さで、斧が首を絞めぬよう努めるのだな。
True. Unmoving, uncompromising.
「徳戻るぞ、ライダー。長居は無用だ。」
お待ちよ。無作法者がそこに。
More. They're right here.
無用で切りつけるとはな。義に無関係な人間だったらどうするつもり
If I was just an innocent person, yeah, walking around just looking like that, you know? So are they like a survivor of war, and that's why they look like that?
そのマスターか。このような弱に一体何の用向きだ。
奇襲以外何があると。もっとも子孫自体がな。
随分と大胆な奇襲があったものだ。とはいえ、貴殿が相手なら話は早い。ライダー。
待て、やる気が有り余ってるのは結構だが、そいつと正面からやり合うつもりはない。
ではどうするつもりだ。
くだらない思い出話をしようじゃないか。
何故私の名を知る？貴殿は何者だ？
I assume you're a very important figure in this area, in this province.
己に加盟なし、かようなものは島原の炎で灰となって。
Some kind of lore.
島原の生き残り？ならばもしや貴殿、森総意見先生を。
Lord Mori Shokanen.
よく知っている。さあ、くだらない思い出話をしようか。
Yes, now they are.
知恵門殿、私も貴殿とは話をしたい。
Okay. Is this, I assume, chapter 2? Alright, I'm probably gonna end once we get to, I guess, a common area.
今のお前ほどの自分だった。戦国の世が続いたならば、わしはそのままで生きただろう。
Uh-huh. In a life that could have been.
世は変わった。ならば道も変わるは道理。二天一流は剣のみにあらず、心の形。人が人としてよく生きるための武蔵なりの覚書になった。
Is this old man Musashi, I wonder?
いおり、お前は特別だ。他の者とは頭の出来が違う。新しきを受
Not
け入れる
bootylicious
の
as they
は
are supposed to be.
古きを尊重するつつましさ。和を良しとする穏やかさ。そしてその上で合理を選び取る勘の良さ。お前を養子としたのはその才を見抜いてのこと。鍛えれば良い試し切りの相手になるだろう。
Into a worthy opponent. So, yeah, that's probably was old Musashi Miyamoto. They're gonna get their spirit coming back into what they look like later, as we all know, FGO fans. And then they're gonna fight.
若い自分の武蔵であれば、あるいは
師匠？
武蔵の教えなど、お前には苦痛でしかない。そのような運命
They keep saying Musashi, but I'm not seeing it in the
当然
titles.
のように従うだろう。人助けなど全く。
Saving people, huh?
いおり、お前は
He's also
生まれ
like
る
the
時代を
Kirei
間違えたの
of
だ。
the storyline, where he's been through a lot of stuff and hey, times are changing. I want you to become a person that I can teach, kind of story here. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some parallels. Ronin, yep. Kotsukaya, Kotsu, Ronin. Okay. Yeah, once I get to a save point, I guess. That's how I'll know it'll be good. Again, I wanted to play longer, wanted to do it earlier, but things, man. Just things.
師匠。いや、師匠はもう、とうの昔に。
Long ago, how old are you?
いい加減起きろ、より。
おはよう、セイバー。
その呼び方はまあいい。遅いぞ、先が思いやられる。あの程度の戦いでどれほど疲れ切った？まったくもう。次は君の眼に塩水を垂らそう。
それは困る。驚きのあまり刀を抜きかねん。
ほう、いおりが抜くか。となると私の加減次第では返す刀でいおりは真っ二つになるな。
They're like, hey, you try to fight me, I'm gonna cut you
そ
up.
うだろうな。だったらなおさらやめてくれ。
前処しよう。それより君にはさっさと起きてやる。
というと？
私たちは寝食を共にするのだ。昨べ君の言ったことだろう。寝て起きたならば次は食べる方。うん、朝げの時間だろう。
Of course, time to eat.
さあ支度をより。
So get cooking.
兄ちゃん大変だよ。隣の家がみんな壊れて。
おやライ
客というか、昨日の今日だぞカヤ。一体何しに。
兄ちゃんちも大変じゃない。一体何があったの？
Let's call it a typhoon, a freak typhoon, or, you know, the gods decided to play a cruel trick on us.
そうだな。昨べは人ならざる者の襲撃を受けたと、どうしてカヤに言えようものか。
何？単純な話だ。
It's pretty clear it's a freak accident.
荒ぶる雷神の放った雷
Oh,
が
that. There you
この
go.
辺りに
There you
落ちた。
go. The thunder god was angry and dropped a bolt of lightning. Just,
お
yeah.
かげで昨べは大騒ぎだ。なあ、いおり。
Sure. At this time period, they would believe it.
イカズチか。誰ですかこの孤児。綺麗。
Who is she? Is it she? I thought it was a guy.
もしかしなくてもこれって兄ちゃんが女の人を長屋に。
She's happy for that, so she's not like Sakura, like, how dare you bring another woman in my house?
私はセイバーという。察するに君はイオリの妹子か？
私はカヤって言います。イオリ兄ちゃん、兄上の妹です。セイバーさん、兄上といつ祝言を挙げてくださるのですか？
カヤ、客人の前ではしゃぐものではないよ。俺はセイバーと大切な話がある。悪いが今日のところは帰ってくれ。
大切な話？それは妹として聞かざるを得ないような。どうしよう。こんな綺麗な姉上ができるなんて、心の準備が全然間に合ってないっていうか。
勘違いで姉を生やすな。ほら帰った帰った。
何を焦るより。大事はない。妹子は私が守る。
そういう問題では。
そもそも君が巻き込まれる必要すらないぞ。イオリがどこかに隠れていれば私が全て済ませよう。イオリとてライダーとランサーを見てまともに切り合おうとは思うまい。むしろ思われてしまうと困る。
何の話？
黙って聞いておれば大層な口を聞くではないか。セイバーとやら。
Who is this talking about?
何者だ？
あ、本のじいちゃん。
It's old book grandpa? We have yokais? What?
やっと起きたか。あれだけの騒ぎの後に随分とのんきだな。
喧騒が心地よう身に響いての。気づけばぐっすりと眠っておった。
His voice sounds familiar.
これは。
Good question. What is this?
本だよ。
It's a book. I think a little bit more than that.
おう、南蛮の書だ。日の本の書はもっと薄いし、よく曲がる。
ははあ、なるほど。東大では木に書くのはやめたのか。
木簡か？本を知らぬとなれば、やはり相当に古き時代の人物なのだろう。
Yeah, they're old.
こそばゆにはそう熱く見つめるでない。まあわしのような書に夢中になるのは仕方ないかもしれんがの。
しかし本か。 時が変われば書も口を聞き、空を飛ぶようになるとは。なんとも驚きだ。
いやいや、本は飛ばないし喋らないよ普通。このじいちゃんがおかしいだけだって。
Hmm.
おお、ならば何がしかの怪異か。
I assume so.
おかしいだの怪異だの悪意のないトゲが突き刺さるわ。
じいさん紅玉の書は
The
父の遺産だ。
Crimson Codex.
いずこの文字で書かれたかすらもわからず読むのを諦めていたが、ある日突然俺に琴の葉を放ってきてな。
Wait, a grimoire maybe?
正直驚きはしな
Learn
かった。
spells?
琴の葉でやりとりができるのは、
Okay, yeah, I think it is a spell book.
そうして俺はじいさんにいくらかを教わった。半年の後、カトンの会得に成功したというわけだ。
カトン。ゆうべ君の使った術だな。ならば差し詰め、この書は君の術の詩か。詩が傍らにあるなら、うん、今からでもまじないを本文としたらどうだ。剣よりよほど身を助けるだろう。
俺の本文は剣士だよ。どれほど弱かろう。
剣士
ってのんびり話してるけど、兄ちゃん家なんとかしなきゃ。埃も泥棒も入り放題になっちゃうよ。
Mm-hmm.
そうだな。これでは朝毛もままならん。
ならばいよりよ、これを機にこの長屋に魔術工房をこしらえてはどうじゃ。
Why not take this opportunity to make the house into a
怪しい
magecraft
火事
workshop?
場あり。
Sure.
魔術師に魔術工房ありじゃ。
Sure, you want to do all the cleaning for me, man?
なんだっけそれ。
お前も前にじいさんから聞いたろう。魔術師の持つ火事場のようなもので、
So that grandpa guy, he was not Musashi,
さら
but
に
a
は
mage.
砦のようなものなんだそうだ。
しかり魔術師の魔術工房とは難攻不落の要塞なり。
Okay,
長
sure,
屋人
go
に知
ahead.
られては三流の仕事。一見してもわからぬよう長屋を砦へと変えるのだ。
ほうほう。守りを固める術ならぜひやるといい。
やぶさかではないが、
工房作りには素材がいるぞ。無から有を望んではいかん。
Mm-hmm.
まあ道理だな。
銭はまあ昨日の稼ぎで足りるじゃろ。
Of course. Blundering through the folk world. Okay, so now we have an open map. Okay. The current destination and various locations will be displayed. Detailed information about... Okay. Oh. Blundering through the... Ah, okay. Zoom out. Ah. Okay. All right. Yori. Peaceful day disrupted by piercing through the glands. Right, right. Okay. So far, the game's fun. When I finally got to play it. Melancholy man, he appeared to be a Ronin covered in bandages. He and his servant Lancer in for Ryther's master is a fierce young warrior with a tied back hair because Yori had become a master. Thought it was best to eliminate him at once, but instead departed with Ryther upon judging Yori's life not to be worth taking because he knew nothing of the wax moon ritual. Right. Right, so their servant is a saber. Uh-huh. Pro expert wielding a blade embodied in water, who formed a contract with Miyoto Iori, declaring Iori to be weak. The swordfighter showed no signs of trusting him. Saber's true name is yet unknown, being summoned by the wax maple now. Okay. Okay. This is neat. Very neat. Alright. Equip spells. In the character section, you can acquire skills and change equipped abilities and spells. You can also check information on each character, stats, and skills. In the inventory section, you can check the items in your possession, and some items can be used. In your calendars, archives, and the reports, you can check your story progress concerning the wax as well as okay. In the records section, you can check game tutorials. You can also check details of that. Okay. All right. Let me see. Equip spells. Fire Ember. Equip spells. Yep. All right, man. All right. Cool. Okay, so that's how I save the game. Alright. I will be calling it a night, just because it is a little bit later, and what a day this was. What a day. But, alright, we got to get into this. So I got the game to work. Which matters the most. So now that I did, we'll be coming back to this in the future. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so again, sorry for the change of plans. Was not something that I was deliberately trying to do, but it is what it is. Tomorrow we will be, or I guess technically later today, we'll be doing JoJo's and Gray State. We should have no issues with that. I'll let you guys know when we're going live with that. And yeah, the rest of the week we will play it by ear and see what we're going to do. And Sunday, again, we'll be at a stream event, so I will not be doing any read-throughs then. We'll push that stuff back to Monday, and then hopefully next week we won't have any issues like we had this week, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Until next time, I know it was a short stream, but we will be back tomorrow. First and foremost, JoJo's and Gray State. Till then, guys, take care. We'll be back with this as well. I like the aesthetic, and also combat in a fake game. Yes, we finally got to there. Hooray. Huzzah. Yeah. But this is fun. This is fun. But also, we got to go back to Final Fantasy. Don't want to overlook that. I gotta beat that goddamn boss. I gotta beat it. Anyway, till next time, guys. Take care.